Hello, soul friends. Welcome to another beautiful healing journey day. We're out here with the alpacas and the sheep. Wanted to give you a little variety of background in our videos. So I wanted to talk today about how to recognize when there's dissociation. Back in my little spot by the tree. So how to recognize when there's dissociation. The easiest way that I've noticed to tell whether I'm actually present or not is to see which reality is louder, my external reality or my internal reality. And so what I mean by that is there's always a focus. Our consciousness is always focusing somewhere on something. Whether we're directly aware of that or not, there's always some kind of focus going on inside of us. And so is our consciousness turned inward and focused on our thoughts, feelings, and memories and internal aspects of our own subconsciousness? Or is our consciousness focused on the external world, physicality, the sights, the sounds, the textures, the sensations, the specificity of where we are in the here and now? And so when I move through my days, I can tell when I'm starting to dissociate because my thoughts will be louder than the sounds of nature in the external world. My internal reality will start to be louder than my external reality. My thoughts will be more dominant within my experience than what's happening around me. The sounds of the animals will be quieter than the sounds of my thoughts. Chicken just jumped on the pig's roof. Life. Life is beautiful. And so this is like the biggest thing I've noticed. What aspect of reality is the loudest? And so I can tell when I'm fully present because my mind is quiet and I'm aware of the sound of my feet walking on the ground, the sound of the birds in the atmosphere, things like that. And so this is really important because we cannot do anything to help ourselves if we're not present. We can't process information, we can't process pain, we can't heal ourselves, we can't empower ourselves, we can't uplift ourselves, we can't redirect ourselves, we can't do anything that can benefit our healing journey of life if we're not present. So being grounded is really important. And that could look like physical grounding, where maybe you do a little bit of exercise and you help your body feel present in the here and now. Maybe exercise only activates trauma responses, and that's not the way to go. It's important to know who you are and where you are because everybody is different. For one person, exercise would be very grounding. For another person, exercise would be very triggering. And it's all allowed. There's no right or wrong way to be a person. There's no right or wrong way to experience the healing journey of life. And every consciousness is unique. So it's important to get to know your own being and what helps and what doesn't help so much, you know? And so like even I've noticed that, you know, and in some states, exercise is very grounding. It helps my body feel present in the now. It helps quiet the mind. It helps me feel more empowered in who I am right here, right now, today. In other states of consciousness, it's very triggering and it can increase my dissociation and trauma responses and, you know, activation of unconscious memories and implicit projections and all kinds of things. So it's important to know who you are, where you are, and how to follow your own personal clues of consciousness. How to recognize what's happening, learn what that means for you, and how to respond to that so you can be a friend to your consciousness. You can harness your personal powers. You can help yourself, heal yourself, uplift yourself, do all these really magical, healing, loving, empowering things, you know? We all deserve the opportunity to befriend the miraculous consciousness that carries us. Our consciousness is where experience comes from. And we are the only person that we're guaranteed to spend the rest of our lives with. So it's a really big deal to be a friend to ourselves. It's a really big deal to befriend the miraculous consciousness that carries us. We are the only life partner we're ever guaranteed. We're the only life partner we're ever guaranteed. So recognizing clues of consciousness, learning how to identify them, learning what they mean. When I'm feeling this, it means this is happening inside of me. And then from there, learning how to effectively respond to the clues of consciousness. Okay, this is happening. I'm noticing this. It means this. And now here's what I do to help all of this. And when we can go through those 3 steps and learn what that looks like for us individually, personally, uniquely, and specifically, we have infinite moments of personal power reclamation, because in every single moment, our experience is impacting the manner in which our brain and our body are being activated and rewired. Our brain today is not the same brain we're going to live in a year from now, unless we just keep repeating the same experiences, in which case the rewiring will just be the same wiring. But our brain is always being rewired through experience. And so if we redirect our experience, we choose how to rewire our brain, which is a lot of power. That's a lot of power that we have access to in any given moment. Every moment is allowed to be an opportunity to love ourselves deeper than ever before, reclaim our personal power, and befriend the miraculous consciousness that carries us with love. We're allowed to love ourselves deeply and completely. It's super mega ultra allowed. And the healing journey of life is allowed to be fun. Playfulness is one of the 10 attributes of personal power, which is a concept that I've created over the past few years. So recognize the clues of consciousness, what's happening. Learn to identify or learn to interpret the clues of consciousness. What does it mean? And then learn how to respond to the clues of consciousness. How do I respond to what's happening so that I can heal, transform, and empower myself? And if you ever need help with any of that, I would love to connect with you through a consciousness consulting call. I really, really, really appreciate the chance to empower you guys. And when we connect on a consciousness consulting call, we explore your clues of consciousness and we explore what you've been experiencing, what that means based on what's happening within you beyond your direct and immediate awareness. And we'll use that information to create a healing journey plan of action, some little thing that you can do in your everyday healing journey of life so that you have more power to befriend your own inner being. What are you guys doing? Opening and closing your little sheepy door? Yeah, you guys are so cute. Can you guys see the babies? Am I standing in front of them? Can you guys see the babies? They're pretty cute, huh? A couple twins. They're really cute. So if you ever want to get together through a consciousness consultant call, you can email me at artistryofexistence@gmail.com and we can schedule a call. It can be, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, more than an hour, spend a whole day together. You can explore my website for more information, including my rates and reviews for my healing journey services. And so recognizing dissociation, the easiest way to tell if I'm actually present is to see which reality is louder. Can I notice the sounds of nature? Can I feel the air on my skin? Can I see my reality clearly? Can I smell the flowers or any aromas that might be in the atmosphere around me? Let's see. Hear, see, smell. Tasting only happens when I'm eating. Touch. So the senses. And is that reality, is that external physical reality louder or more dominant or more easy to perceive or more naturally in my focus than my internal reality? My thoughts, my feelings, the somatic sensations, etc. If my internal reality is louder, then I'm not fully present and I'm dissociating to some degree. And that is a clue of consciousness for me to redirect my focus to the present moment where I'm physically am right here, right now. And it's a practice. It's a continual practice. Practice is another of the 10 attributes of personal power. Yeah, the pigs agree. I can hear them oinking. Oinking, because that's a word. It is. Oinking. Practice is another attribute of personal power. And so we might not be able to just stop dissociating. But every moment that we practice redirecting ourselves to the present moment, we're rebuilding our brain so that we naturally dissociate less. Every time we redirect ourselves to the present moment, we are rewiring our brain so that we dissociate less. So noticing dissociation, which reality is louder? Excuse me. the internal, external reality. And from there, following, sorry, following the clues of consciousness to know how to be a friend to ourselves in a deeper way with empowering love. If you would like healing journey resources, I offer a series of guided meditations that help you deep dive into befriending the miraculous consciousness that carries you. One of them is a shorter one, really great for beginners, helps you to practice presence with your consciousness. And then the other one is a little bit longer, and it takes you into a deep dive into your consciousness and creates a very, very beautiful experience of exploring the miraculous inner being within you. And then I offer Healing Journey merchandise on Teespring. There's shirts and mugs and all kinds of goodies that say, I love my parts of consciousness and Mosaic Mind Pride, and I am a unique horn of consciousness, with an acronym about what that means. A lot of fun stuff, so feel free to check out our links below. And then, dun, 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 super mega exciting, ultra fantabulistically awesome, spectacular extravaganza-ness time. We have a brand new Healing Journey product for you guys. We have been working on this for so long. It is surreal that we finally have our first edition out. It is so exciting, and it's powerful too. Like, straight up, I use it every day. And it's a game changer. It is a complete game changer for anxiety, depression, insomnia, dissociation, traumatic stress, feeling doubt and insecurity and low self-worth and a lack of empowerment. Like, literally anything and everything you can experience within your mental health can be helped through this thing that we've created. It's called, drumroll please, it's called Restoring Consciousness Toolkit. And it comes with a series of flowcharts to help you identify your clues of consciousness, connect them with a part, understand the underlying fears, needs, and desires hidden beneath the clues of consciousness, and then it walks you through this process of connecting with your parts of consciousness, helping them disidentify from the experience, and then be uplifted and empowered and restored to their love state of being. And with this series of flowcharts comes a 45-page healing journey guide that walks you through my miraculous inner being diagram of consciousness, explaining, exploring, and empowering human consciousness from the inside out, walks you through all the different types of subconscious parts, who they are, how they develop, what their role is within the consciousness, their attributes, their connection with memory systems, their connection with stress responses, all kinds of goodies, and then walks you through how to recognize when they're hurting and who they are when they're hurting, and then how to help them, how to heal them, and then who they become once they are empowered in their true beingness. It walks you through the flow charts, what they are, how to use them, step-by-step instructions for using them to uplift and amplify your everyday healing journey of life. Goes through all the flowcharts, and then it also goes into personal power reclamation, what personal power is, what it looks like, how to harness it, how to use it, and then very tangible at-home activities that you can do to harness your personal power, including Bowl Ray, which is an original mindfulness practice I've created that has saved me on so many occasions. It's not even funny. It can be used anytime, anywhere, for any healing journey need. It's really powerful stuff. And then it walks you through, why this healing journey guide, 45-page healing journey guide that comes with the flowcharts, walks you through the importance of healing consciousness, why it matters, and then what happens when you do that. All the immense, massive, powerful, indescribable benefits that come that come when you choose the healing journey of life to restore your miraculous consciousness to its pure state of beingness. So if you're interested in ordering this or finding out more, you can discover more on our website, our blog. We have a new article that talks about all the stuff, what's included with it, has a little preview picture of the flowcharts, and explains how to order it. If you'd like to order a copy, you can email me at artistryofexistence@gmail.com. It's really powerful stuff. And then, because we always got goodies for you guys, this Saturday, it's just in a couple days now, we've got an unblending workshop coming up. So if you're interested, please shoot me an email. And again, if you'd like to discover more information, we have an article about it on our website, kristinkarina.wix.com/consciousness. The links are all here below. Unblending workshop, and I'm basically going to walk you through the flowcharts that are now available for purchase. Walk you through this process of recognizing subconscious parts, interpreting the clues of consciousness, recognizing the underlying fears, needs, and desires of subconscious parts, why the clues are there, and then how to respond, learning how to respond to your own miraculous consciousness, learning how to be there for your subconscious parts. So, magicalness. We've got guided meditations. We've got Restoring Consciousness Toolkit available. We've got our merchandise store, and the Unicorn of Consciousness is our brand new addition to that. Mugs, shirts, all kinds of goodies. And we've got our workshop coming up, and then we offer one-on-one consciousness consultant services if you'd ever like to get together through an audio call, and we can explore how you can befriend the miraculous consciousness that carries you. We love you so much. We believe in you. The best is yet to come, and we have only just begun. This healing journey invites us all. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hopefully you were able to get a peek at the sheep. The alpacas kind of went off into their own little world there, but wanted to give a little nature variety for our videos. Yeah, we love you, and we'll see you next time. Namaste, soul friends. The miraculous unicorn in me sees and honors the miraculous unicorn in you. Have a beautiful and blessed day, soul friends.